Well, that's the big paradox concerning this case is that Anders Breivik has at the outset made this his plan. He wrote a manifest and published it where he outlined his plan, and his plan was to do an outrageous criminal act and then use the court proceedings later to advocate this around the world. And in that sense, one might say that he has succeeded in that. He himself hasn't taken the stand yet. That starts first tomorrow, and there's been, of course, a lot of debate about that here in Norway, into what extent he should be allowed to do that. Well, we have the principle of due process here in Norway, and he is entitled to do so. What the court has done is they have curbed the amount of press coverage that is allowed from his own statement. So from tomorrow, when he enters the stand and will go forward with his explanation, we will not be allowed to broadcast it. So whatever comes out of court, that will be only in print media. Here in Norway, and we're a small country, 5 million people, and everybody is affected by this. Everybody knows someone who is affected by the atrocious attacks of 22nd July. So that anything that he says in court just kind of seems hideous. In the court case, he has, amongst others, called in numerous witnesses, extremist witnesses, both from the extremist right side and Islamic extremists, to sort of build under this notion that he has that there's a war, a clash of civilizations. And there's been a debate, and some of the witnesses that have been called in have actually refused to go in because they don't want to be part of this propaganda that he is using the court case to promote. Well, you have to remember there are 77 victims or deaths here, and hundreds of victims that are injured, either physically or psychologically. And the way the court case works here in Norway is that an indictment has a provision for every single one that is dead or is damaged. So in that sense, they have to go through every single one in the court case, and that alone takes weeks to get through. And that's why they have put 10 weeks to do this, the whole trial. We have a 21-year maximum prison sentence in Norway, whereas many other countries will have lifetime imprisonment or even a death penalty. We do not have that in Norway. What we do have is something called constraint or detainment, and it's a system that allows for further imprisonment beyond 21 years if the person that is sentenced is deemed a danger for society, and then certainly in this case that's probably what will happen. There's two outcomes of this case. He can be charged 21 years and then confinement, which in theoretically can go on for the rest of his life, or he will be charged criminally insane, in which sense he will be sentenced to psychiatric treatment, that also for the rest of his life.